The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake is sponsored by Humminbird, Mercury, Minn Kota, Nitro Boats, Power Pole, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha, Rapala, Bass Pro Shop, Progressive Insurance, Dakota Lithium, and by Toyota. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Dave Mercer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing today? It is day 2 of the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite here in beautiful Lay Lake. We're ready to get these anglers across the stage. This is the 5th stop of 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series, and hard to believe after today's weigh-in, we will officially be halfway through the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series. But to keep this tournament going, you got to get inside the top 50. We have 104 anglers in our field. We're going to cut the field down to 50 here today, and then to top 10 fish on Championship Sunday. We're ready to weigh some fish. Are you guys ready? We got people watching all around the world. You got to do better than that. Are you guys ready? Let's get ready to weigh our very first angler, a 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 10 pounds and 4 ounces yesterday. The cut was around 11.6, I believe. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 22 pounds, 14 ounces. And the best thing about weighing in first is you are guaranteed to take the lead. And Hank Cherry with 22 pounds, 14 ounces is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 22 pounds, 14 ounces, and Hank, hopefully it's enough to get you out there tomorrow, but really, I have no idea what's going to happen with the cut weight here today. This has been a very different tournament. Usually you can predict things, but we'll have to see how it all shakes out.
I had no idea what was going to happen when I took off today, if you want to know the truth. We just went that direction. Popped in an old fully loaded alpha and started thinking and worked my way through it. Caught him jerking. Kind of different than yesterday. It was kind of weird. I got down there and I was like, man, I made a bad move because I'm down here by myself and nobody is around. So I just got to fishing. I caught what I caught. My plan was after practice, 11 pounds a day, I'm to death. If it's not enough, it's not enough. I did my job, so whatever happens, happens. I'm just glad today's done.
We'll keep our fingers crossed and find out if he makes it through the cut at the end of our weigh-in. Our next angler, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Jamie Hartman had 13-12 yesterday, so a good day. He was inside the top 50 after day number 1. Let's keep him there. 5 fish right now. Needs 9-3 to take the lead. $13-12 yesterday. Today, 11-14 gives him 25 pounds, 10 ounces. He's your brand new leader with 25 pounds, 10 ounces. And should be safely inside the projected cut. Fishing on semifinal Saturday, the top 50 anglers move on to semifinal Saturday. And the cut yesterday was right around 11 pounds, 6 ounces. Oh, there's some negotiating going on here. Gonna have another awkward weigh-in. Excited about that. We're gonna weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to beat nobody. So you're going to take that for sure. 4 pounds even, leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass. And, you know, you should have done enough to get out there and go fishing tomorrow. I mean, if you don't make the cut, there's going to be a lot of people upset.
Buddy, I think that was tough. I haven't looked at Bass Track, but my God, it was like a bunch of spoiled rich girls, man. They were stubborn as could be. I mean, I lost so many fish today, it was crazy, but they just wouldn't bite it, wouldn't hold on to it, and they were just being super, super stubborn. But, man, I saved my butt on that. That was my very last cast. I caught that 4-pounder, and very last cast. I ain't kidding. So I've got plenty of fish. Man, they're so hard to get in the boat for me, but I'm going to fish tomorrow. I guarantee you that, and I'm going to switch things up, I think, a little bit, make an adjustment, and like you say, it's day 3. Let's go for it.
Go get him tomorrow. And on behalf of Bass, we'd like to apologize to all the spoilt rich girls around the world. Let's bring in a 4-time Angler of the Year, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. 10 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, just one fish here today, Clark. And this one, man, this has been a test for everybody.
It's a grind out there. I want to just give a quick shout out to the service troop. I mean, those guys, they work tirelessly to keep us on the water. And I had a little technical difficulties today. They took care of me, got me back fishing. I appreciate that.
It's always good to have you back here safe. Look forward to seeing you at our next event. Let's bring out a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. Lee Livesey had 9-2 yesterday, 4 fish here today. 4 fish here today, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 6th place with 16 pounds, 10 ounces, but unfortunately, that's going to get worse and worse as minutes pass here. But this is a very rare, tough one for you, Lee.
Yeah, I like these. I like the grinders. I like the tough ones. I love fishing shallow grass, and, man, it whooped my butt this week. Whether I got catfish or just don't have the knowledge, I want to come back, and I want a mulligan. I want another chance. I love this crowd. I love this lake. It's actually a pretty cool lake. It's right up my alley. I just didn't put it together this week, but getting cut, about to go hang out with the Mossy Oak boys at Mossy Oak Fishing, get some film in, catch some crappie, and then go home and see the family and play with a baby. Huge shout out to all my sponsors. Couldn't do it without you on weeks like this when I suck. So I'll see y'all later, Lake. Bye.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Let's bring out the 1983 Bassmaster Classic champion, a 2-time Angler of the Year from Bee Branch, Arkansas, Larry Nixon. Larry Nixon had 4 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. 7 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 11 pounds, 7 ounces. Unfortunately, outside of the projected cut this time around, Larry. And I don't know. I mean, you never don't want to make a cut, but after as tough as it's been the last few days, maybe it's a bit of a relief to get tomorrow off.
No, it ain't no relief because my little tail's still going to be red tomorrow. Believe me, that's aggravating when you come to a lake that's got this much grass in it and you can't catch them like you like to fish. And, you know, I'm a pitcher and a flipper and I'm throwing a worm, and I jerked on that swim jig this morning for about 3 hours, and I said, that's it. I ain't throwing that thing another lick. Picked up my Cinco, and I caught 2 in about 15 minutes, and I thought, well, look here we go. Wrong. 15 minutes ago, I caught my 3rd one. So it's been a tough tournament, but this is a great crowd. This is pretty awesome. I like Lay Lake no matter how it treats me, so hopefully I'll get to come back someday.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at our next event. He's an Elite Series rookie. Didn't take him long to become an Elite Series champion from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. 13 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 12-7 to take the lead, but just worried about the top 50 right now. 11 pounds, 7 ounces. Moves into 2nd place with 24-11. And a great year he is having. Already an Elite Series title in his 2nd Elite Series event. Hot off a top 10 last week in the Bassmaster Opens, and looks like you've done enough to get back out there again tomorrow. This is working out pretty good for you.
Yeah, not bad. I got one question. Where is my Whataburger cheeseburger?
I've been asking that for 3 years, to be honest.
It's sponsored by Whataburger.
They're not here yet, okay? They're going to be here in the weekend, I believe.
I think everybody needs a free Whataburger cheeseburger. Huh?
I told you this was going to be an awkward way, and didn't I?
Appreciate all y'all coming out. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Be nicer to our title sponsor. Our next angler from Tennessee, a 2-time Classic qualifier, Skylar Hamilton. 1 fish here today for Skylar Hamilton. 12-6 yesterday. Today, 2 pounds, 8 ounces, moves into 13th place with 14-14, and this is going to be one that hurts.
Man, I told you yesterday, you know, I always start out doing pretty good, and today I did something a little bit different. I didn't really have a lot of confidence in what I was doing. You can always second-guess yourself. So about 12 o'clock, I started second-guessing myself all day, and you're doing it at 3. So, man, it was just one of those days. And I was around fish all day long. I missed quite a few this morning on top water, but that's just how it goes. Got to say hi to all my family back home. Thank you guys for all the support and love you. And hopefully we can get home safe and get ready for Sabine.
Look forward to seeing you there. Our next angler second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Isle, Minnesota, Josh Douglas. 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Was inside the cut after day number 1. Day 2, 7 pounds, 3 ounces gives him 19.5. And normally we have kind of an idea where the cut's going to be, but I'll be honest, I have no idea, as weird as this tournament has been. But hopefully it's enough to slide you in there.
Yeah, usually you know. So I guess I thought you were sending me home already.
No. I mean, we've only weighed 8 people. There's a while to go.
Yeah, no, man, the Coosa River, so much fun being here. It's full of spots, full of largemouths. They can definitely be tough to catch right now. A lot of post-spawn stuff going on. But everyone in Alabama, you guys super hospitable to us. Dude from Minnesota coming down here, and always love fishing in Alabama. Thank you.
Great to have you here, as always. Hot off a win at our last Elite Series event. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had 9 pounds even yesterday. 2 fish here today. 3-3 gives him 12 pounds, 3 ounces, and man, this one a painful one.
You know, you go from the top of the world to the bottom real quick and in a hurry in this sport. But, you know, I think what it was is me and Aaron are still in Folly Beach in my mind right now, and that's not a good place to be. I should have been here, you know, getting ready to fish. But, you know, I had some fish on Wednesday that led me astray, and that got me. But, you know, that's part of it. You're going to have your good and you're going to have your bad. So, we got to get this bad, turn around for good, and get ready for Sabine. And we got to get in that Classic. Coming back to Oklahoma, I better be there.
Love to have you in that field. We look forward to seeing you in Orange. Came into this event with the lead in in Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year standings from California, Bryant Smith. Was also in contention in a Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year standings, and that's what it takes to win Rookie of the Year here now. Had 12.7 yesterday, 5 today for 10.2. Puts him in 4th place with 22 pounds, 9 ounces. And do you think it's enough to go tomorrow?
Oh, I'm going to be bubble boy. Oh, I don't even want to look at the weights now. But, man, it was tough. I mean, you're going to hear that all day. Caught a lot of fish, though. Just use active target, too, all day. Just my neck hurts. I need a massage. But, you know, I would love to fish tomorrow. But either way, it's a win. Either I go fishing tomorrow or I go home, see my wife and kids. So it's a win-win.
Having a great season, and it's awesome to see. Look forward to seeing you hopefully tomorrow, if not at the next event. Let's bring out an Alabama angler, his 2nd season on the Elite Series, Joseph Webster. $10 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. See if we can get him in the cut. 11 pounds, 8 ounces with 22 pounds, 6 ounces. Joseph Webster moves into 5th place currently. And a big bite like that is a difference maker here on Lay Lake. Needs to be better than 4 pounds even to take over Phoenix Boats' Big Bass of the day. 5.14 for the tournament. 5 pounds, 8 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. And hopefully that fish will allow you to slide into this cut.
You know, that was the first bite I got this morning. I thought, boy, we're fixing to send it through the roof today. And, boy, it went downhill from there. But, you know, very thankful for a limit. I probably caught, 10 keepers today. I just couldn't get nothing to go with it. But, you know, if I make it, great. If I don't, you know, we salvage some points here. This place is fishing tough.
Fishing tough, but we hope that you're slid into the cup. We'll find out here shortly. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. At 9 pounds, 7 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9.7 as of this morning. 5 fish for the 13-time Classic qualifier. And yes, they are very, very lively. All of these lively fish going to go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. 10 pounds, 12 ounces gives him 20 pounds and 3 ounces and puts him in 6th place currently. Digging deep into that VMC weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. So right now in 6th place, and you got to hope that it's enough to slide in there. But, man, this cut this week around, I don't even know what it's going to be because that's how weird of an event this has been.
It is. I just appreciate this crowd. It's not a surprise here coming here to Alabama. I've got a lot of friends in Alabama from over the years, coming down here a lot and meeting a lot of great people. I remember one of the first times I ever came to Alabama, I would ride by a friend of mine, Kobe Carden, lives down the road, and I was driving to his house, and I would look, and like every third driveway had a bass boat, a bass tracker, or some type of device that you could fish out of in the driveway. I was like, man, this is bass fishing country down here. So I just say I appreciate everybody coming out, and I don't think it's going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but we're going to go wait and chill, and hopefully at least I'll get one of those baby checks.
We'll find out here shortly. We'll try to fire through this weigh-in. Having a big tournament here this week, a 9-time Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. Had 16 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. He needs 9 pounds, 7 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish, all alive, looking for 9-7, 15 pounds, 4 ounces. That right there is a VMC Monster Bag of the Day and a brand new leader at your Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake in beautiful Shelby County, Alabama. 31 pounds, 8 ounces. And Bernie Schultz moves into the lead for the second time in the last 3 events. He is threatening for a title. That fish, 5 pounds, 11 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. And Bernie, man, once again, threatening for that title. I mean, it's going to be a fun weekend.
Man, I'm running out of days. I got to make it happen pretty soon. I'm getting old. What a great fishery. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've traveled with Cliff Prince, and we had a really, we bounced stuff off each other. We had a tough practice. We put a lot of time in, 13-hour days, and figured out a couple of things that we thought could get us by. And then for me to catch all these big fish is a shocker. I didn't expect that yesterday morning or this morning either. So it's going good. It's going a lot better than I expected, and I'm just glad to be here.
Can't wait to watch it unfold on Bass Live tomorrow. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion from Minnesota, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. 5 fish here today. Had 8.5 yesterday, a better day today. Let's get him in the cut. 13 pounds, 2 ounces with 21 pounds, 7 ounces. Austin Felix moves inside the top 10 in 7th place currently. We'll have to wait to the end of the weigh-in to see what our top 50 is going into semifinal Saturday at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at beautiful Lay Lake. Better day today. Salvage some points, and hopefully it's enough to slide into the cut, but you definitely salvage some Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, I mean, today was just a different sort of day. Started out with about a 3-pounder, and we got 3 of those 2 to 2.5 pound bites. And that was the difference between yesterday. Yesterday, everything was cookie cutter 14-inch fish. So we'll see. I guess I get to sweat it. But, yeah, hopefully I can make it. I think I'll probably be short, but fingers crossed.
We'll try to fire through this weigh-in quick and find out for you. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. 7 pounds and an ounce as of this morning. 4 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 17th place currently with 15 pounds, 5 ounces, but unfortunately outside of the projected cut. And this one went wrong for a lot of anglers this week.
Yeah, I've ran that Phoenix Mercury all over Lay Lake, and I still ain't caught enough to make a fish sandwich. So it just wasn't my week. We're going to go to Sabine here in a couple of weeks and work hard and just try to have a better event. But without my sponsors, my family, I wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank those guys. Major Bass is on with me this year, and they do all my social media. They do a heck of a job. So if you guys are looking for somebody to do your social media, check out Major Bass.
Well, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you at our next event. He won the first Elite Series event of the season from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Ravat. 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Was just inside the cut. 5 fish here today. 11.8 yesterday. 5 here on day number 2. 11 pounds and 9 ounces. So an incredibly consistent tournament he's having. Moves into 4th place with 23 pounds and an ounce. 23 pounds and an ounce, and Tyler Rivette moves into 4th place currently. And, man, in consistent tournament, you were inside the cut yesterday, so hopefully it's just enough to stay inside there today.
That's what I'm hoping for. For some reason, I thought the cut was going to go up today, so I don't know. I don't even know where I'm sitting at Bass Track, so we'll see. Hopefully I make it tomorrow, make another cut. That'd be pretty cool, but it's tough fishing out there, but you just got to keep your head down and literally grind it out, because I'll lose so many a day, but I'll finally catch one, and it makes up for all the losses. So hopefully we go out there tomorrow if we can make it and catch all the ones I keep losing.
Hopefully you get a shot. We'll find out here shortly. He's a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. Hunter Shryock had 13 pounds 5 ounces yesterday. 12 pounds 13 ounces today. That'll put him inside the cut in 2nd place with 26 pounds and 2 ounces. £26 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into 2nd place, and that should be enough to get you back out there tomorrow.
Wow, what a grind. You're going to hear that a lot, but, man, I just keep putting my head down. We all are, and you're literally going for a couple bites all day long. And fortunately, so far, we put those bites in the boat. Abu Garcia rods, the Pro Series rod, the flipping stick. I've been using it a lot today, and yesterday was a totally different day. So I'm sure tomorrow we're going to get back out there and have to do something, again, different, probably break out the spinning rod. But we'll see what happens. And, two bites, and you're right back in this thing. So that's what we're looking for.
Love to see you here for another Sunday, so go get him. Before we bring out our next angler, I have a quick announcement. I always call Jason Christie one of the most feared names in professional bass fishing, and he really is. Well, somebody's about to get very scared because you are blocking in Jason Christie's trailer, ladies and gentlemen. If you drive a black Lexus, nobody's going to point your fingers once you get up, but your plate is 2002 BG7. No, that's Hunter's wife. But just move it, please. All right? Or else we're going to have to stop the whole way, and we will single you out. Once again, you're blocking in Jason Christie's trailer. We ready to weigh fish? Let's keep it rolling with a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. Chad Pipkins had a good day yesterday. 13 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 10 ounces with 23 pounds, 11 ounces. In 5th place right now, and hopefully it's enough to slide inside the cut.
I hope so. I haven't got to slide inside the cut on a Saturday yet, so we are due. I got a good luck charms here, so she's been on stage this week and last week all of a sudden, and we've caught fish both times, so you might see her a little more often.
Oh, well, good to see you. Will she give me knuckles? Boom. See, that's how it's done. So easy. Our next angler, 2-time Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. 11 pounds, 12 ounces as of this morning. 4 fish to add to that here today. Do you feel like you've figured them out by this point?
Definitely not, no.
8 pounds, 11 ounces gives him a total of 20 pounds and 7 ounces. And Brad Watley moves into 11th place currently. Got a little something to show you, Alabama. Yeah, Brad, I don't think you're the only one that doesn't feel like you figured it out. This tournament has been so different than so many people imagine.
Dude, I still don't know what's going on. Like, it's pretty pitiful, but I want to get a picture with that spot. Like, that fish bit first fish this morning, like a 3 3/4. I said, son, we fixing to smoke them today. I got a 3 3/4 spot, and, dude, it was downhill from there. So, I don't know. That's probably not going to get us in, but that's fishing. We'll see, and we'll move on to the next one.
It's great to have you here. Safe travels. We'll see you at the next one. He's a former Elite Series champion and a Bassmaster Open winner from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufall. Had 12 pounds even yesterday. 4 fish here today. Was inside the cut after day number 1. Let's keep him in there. 4 fish for 6 pounds even with 18 pounds even. He moves into 16th place right now, and I don't know if it's going to be enough.
No, that's not going to be enough, but
I had fun here. You know, it was a good time. I locked onto something in practice. I think it worked yesterday, but today obviously didn't. I think I carried a little too long today, but it is what it is. We got 2 weeks off, headed to Texas. Looking forward to it.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. Safe travels. He's a 2-time qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series, a 2-time FLW Tour winner from Oklahoma, Bradley Holman. Tough day yesterday, 3-1. Today, 2 fish, and another tough day here, Bradley. And I know this is frustrating, but this one went wrong for a lot of anglers this time around.
Dude, it's almost comical at this point. I don't really know. It's tough out there. It is. You know, you get on the right stretch, I think you can get 2 or 3 bites in the morning. You get on the wrong stretch here or there, and you get 0 bites. And that's pretty much how it's looking for me right now. I don't have a clue. I don't know if I could go out there for 2 more days and catch another bass or not. Honest to God, at the end of the day, I was like I went to the least places I thought I could catch a bass for the last hour, where I thought I'd never get a bite, because I've gone to all the places I thought I'd get one and not gotten one. So anyway. See you, bud.
Lots of great events ahead. It's great to have you here on the Elite Series. We'll see you at the next one. A 2-time qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series himself from North Carolina, David Williams. Hot off a top 10 last week in the Opens. Had 11-13 after day 1, which had him inside the top 50. 5 fish here today. Does he have enough to stay there? 8 pounds, 6 ounces gives him 20 pounds, 3 ounces. Moving to 12th right now, and I don't know how it's all going to shake out, but that's outside of the projected cut, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured I needed at least 10 pounds a day, and every time I set the hook, it was just a little too small. I caught the same amount of fish I did yesterday, just not enough good ones. But that's the way it rolls out here. It gets a little tougher every day. The pressure's getting to them. You know, I'm sure some of these guys are going to catch them, but I didn't this time.
Well, get a few days off. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. From North Carolina, 2-time Classic qualifier, KJ Queen. KJ Queen with 5 fish here today. Had 10 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 10-6 yesterday. 6-1 gives you 16-7. Moving to 20th place. And, I mean, most people want the weekend off, but not in pro fishing. Unfortunately, you're going to be off this weekend.
Yeah, unfortunately, man. I'm telling you, I've been around fish the last 3 or 4 tournaments. I've seen them, been around them. I just cannot get them to bite for some reason. It's just been kind of bad luck, bad timing, I don't know. But I just got to shake it off and get back out there and hopefully catch some Sabine. This place, you know, it fishes, it's different. That current changes and fish bite different times and everything. And I feel like if I could ever get the timing down, it would have set up really good and could have caught a really big bag, but it just didn't work out. But that's fishing.
You've done well in the Sabine in the past, so we look forward to seeing you there and hopefully a repeat performance. An Elite Series rookie from Oklahoma. Get loud for John Sokup. Had 11 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. $11.10 yesterday. 4 fish here on day number 2. Stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. 8-11 gives him 20 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into 12th place currently. A little something to show you, Alabama. $20 pounds and 5 ounces. And I don't know how this cut is going to shake out. I mean, it usually doesn't go down, but if it could, it might be here. And I'd love that to happen for you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but I appreciate the good. So it's just been one of those events. I had a 4-pounder jump off. I went for the good ones, and I had it on, and I lost it. So you got to fish clean, especially against this group of guys. I want to thank all my sponsors. I'm going to be home for Mother's Day. That's going to be exciting. If you have an opportunity, if you're around the Branson area, Emery Sapp & Sons is one of my sponsors, and their construction company. They got a charity event going on, and it's on Table Rock Lake. It's Saturday. So $200 team tournament, but you have a chance to win $75,000. You don't have that opportunity very often. So look up Sapp and Bass, S-A-P-P and Bass, if you're looking for a good tournament around the Branson area this weekend.
Well, there you go. Always great to have you here. Let's bring in a 2-time Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. 9 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Quarter way through our 104 angler weigh-in. 9 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 here on day number 2. Stop number 5, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 8 pounds even gives him 17 pounds, 2 ounces. You move into 20th place right now, and this one has been tough on the majority of the field.
Yeah, it has. I'm getting plenty of bites. I'm not around the right size, obviously. Great event. I mean, I'm learning these river-type lakes are kind of new for me, so it's a little bit different, but I'm figuring them out. I want to thank all my sponsors, of course, and you know, I did this on purpose so I can make Mother's Day on Sunday. You know, so and I want to thank Whataburger for sponsoring this event. You know, I know a little bit about that because that's a Texas company, and a number 2 with grilled onions and jalapenos. That's strong.
All right. We look forward to seeing the next one. Let's bring on an Elite Series rookie who's already made 2 top 10s this season. From Japan, Koya Fujita. Had 10 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 10-9. The cut yesterday was 11 pounds, 6 ounces. What will it be today? 5 fish here today, 11 pounds, so a little bit better day. 21 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 10th place currently. 21 pounds and 9 ounces for Koya Fujita. £11, Koya, so a pretty good tournament. I don't know if it's enough to go tomorrow, but you happy?
Yeah, happy. I catch 3 largemouth bass today, but medium size. Sports bass heavier. Yeah, I hope to fishing tomorrow.
We'll find out soon. I'd love to have you fishing tomorrow. He's from Alabama. Get loud from, ladies and gentlemen. He's also an Elite Series rookie, David Gaston. David Gaston had 12 pounds, 6 ounces. His 5th event in his Elite Series career. He has made every 50 cuts so far. Let's keep that streak going right here in his home state. Had 12-6 yesterday. 5 fish here on day number 2. Stop number 5. 12 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 25 pounds, 4 ounces. Alabama, get loud for your native son, David Gaston. 25 pounds, 4 ounces. And 2 things have been discovered. This crowd will not cheer for anybody other than people from Alabama. And a lot of them like cheering for you.
Well, yes, you got about 3/4 of my family out there, so that's half the crowd.
You've been incredibly consistent when that has been the battle for most anglers this week.
Yeah, you really have to do something different every day. It's not too easy to go out there and just catch a fish. There's no pattern you can stick with and run. It's, you know, just hop here, hop there, and just scrap up what you can and where you can.
Well, you're going to get another shot at him tomorrow. I'm saying unofficially made his 5th cut in a row. Let's keep the noise going from one of Alabama's finest to another. Your reigning Bass Nation National Champion, Will Davis Jr. 15 pounds, 14 ounces, and what an Elite Series season he is having. What a rookie season. He's looking for 15-11 here today to take the lead. 5 fish all alive, 18 pounds, 5 ounces. And Will Davis Jr. is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake, Alabama. Get loud for one of your very own. 34 pounds and 3 ounces. And Will Davis Jr. is leading this event in only his 5th Bassmaster Elite Series event. That fish, 5 pounds, 7 ounces, not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. But, man, you are halfway through this derby, and it is going pretty good for you.
This morning at 9:30, you asked me that. I said, heck no, because I didn't have a bite. And then I jumped off a 4-pounder, and I was like, golly. And I finally got the train back on the track, and you know, it was a good day, very blessed. You know, I just got to do it again, you know. God's really blessed me, and I just got to do it. I just got to do it again tomorrow.
Love to see you get it done. I'm not going to ask you if you can get it done. I'm going to ask these guys. You think you can get it done here this week? I think they like your chances.
Yes, sir. Well, I this means more to me than anything that I've ever done if I can win this tournament. So I just got 2 more days to do it.
Halfway there, dude. Let's hear it for him. Wow, more Alabama anglers. Alabama, keep the noise coming for a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Justin Hamner had 12-7 yesterday and a better day today. Alabama showing up on day number 2. He's got 5 fish, 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Needs 21-13 to take the lead, but 17 pounds, 14 ounces puts him all the way into 3rd place with 30 pounds and 5 ounces. It is Hamner time. 30 pounds and 5 ounces, and Justin Hamner just kicks his door open. Never mind the top 50. You got your eyes on the top 10, dude.
I got my eyes on that blue trophy on this pond. I don't know. Whew. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, and you are halfway there. Can you keep it rolling?
Oh, yeah. We ain't hit the good stuff yet.
Oh, look out. I like the sounds of that. Keep the noise coming, ladies and gentlemen, from Blue Ash, Ohio, Alex Redwine. 11 pounds, 5 ounces. According to Bass Track, it looked like he was having a pretty decent day. But nothing's official until they hit the official scales. Let's see what it was. 11 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish on day number 2 of the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 5 fish for 14 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 5th with 25 pounds, 15 ounces, 25-15. And Alex Redwine going to be hanging out with us on semifinal Saturday. He moves all the way into 5th place currently, and you're going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good thing. You know, today pretty much blew me away. After yesterday, I was in 51st place with 11 pounds. So to even get close to what I had today was super awesome. I got super fortunate to catch a big largemouth, that 4-pounder. Spent 4 hours trying to largemouth fish, and I actually caught one. So hopefully we can get one tomorrow. Hopefully we can get 2 tomorrow. That'll be having us sitting really good. But maybe tomorrow. I heard that big train horn again. I heard it a little bit yesterday, but I didn't hear it from me. Maybe if we catch a big bag tomorrow, like I could get that horn, or like.
I am not in control of the horn. The horn keeper decides. Oh,
okay. Yeah, we got one. Maybe we can get another horn tomorrow. But I'll see you tomorrow, Dave. And yeah, we're fishing on Saturday.
It's weird.
Oh, there's another one.
He put it away in this little bag. It's weird. He only pulls it out for special moments. So congratulations on that. No matter what happens this week, you got a stranger to honk a horn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put that on my resume. I'm an official Alabama horn honker.
All right. Okay, we'll see you back here tomorrow. The 2012 PAA Angler of the Year, the pride of Winchester, Tennessee, Mr. Phoenix Boats, Gary Klaus. Had 16 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Got to watch him today on Bass Live. 5 fish here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 16-2 yesterday. 5 here on day number 2. Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake, the 5th stop of the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series. 16-2 yesterday, and 5 very, very lively fish here today. $10 pounds, 2 ounces with 26 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 4th place currently. And Gary Klaus is going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday once again. 26 pounds, 4 ounces, so a little tougher day today, but man, you're going to stay in this tournament, and making it to the weekend in this one is a commendable feat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with what I got. You know, I really didn't have anything going, and I went back to one little shell bed and stayed there all day. I've never in my life put the trolling motor down and fished 9 hours without starting the big motor, and I did that today. And I'm not sure if it was a smart move or not, but I just knew I had to catch 5 fish, and I was hoping I'd catch 10 pounds and just be able to fish tomorrow. So I did that. So I'm happy about that. And now I got to make a new game plan tomorrow because I think they're done. They're sick of seeing me. So, but no, I want to thank. I got some folks from Phoenix Boats come out to see us. Yeah, they were back there. Thank y'all for coming out very much. I appreciate it. And they do a great job, build a great boat for us, and keep me out here on the water and on the road.
We love having you out here, and we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a Bassmaster Open winner and classic qualifier from Manny, Louisiana, Terrell Gleason. Had 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 11-14 yesterday, 5 here today, 8 pounds, 8 ounces. With 20 pounds, 6 ounces, he moves into 18th place, and a little tougher day today. Hope it doesn't cost you, but we'll see how it all shakes out.
Oh, yeah, I'll go down a little. But look, I had no fish at 10:30. This week I kept saying mitigation, and my wife was, what are you talking about? And it was so hard out there to get bites that I just wanted to mitigate. I did not want to finish 103rd this week and bomb. So, got 5 today. Very proud to have them. Just grinding and, regroup, get ready for Sabine, and get it back on the track.
Forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Always great to have you here. Our next angler, 2-time Bassmaster winner, rolling into this event with a little more jingle in his jeans. Hot off a win last week, John Cox. Had 13 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 7 ounces with 24 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 9th place and should be fishing with us tomorrow. 24 pounds, 12 ounces. Let's hear it for John Cox. 24 pounds, 12 ounces, and should get you in through the weekend.
Oh, man, I hope so. I worked so hard for those 5 today, and I'd love to get to go again and try to learn some more of this place. And, man, it's been a good, I think, 5 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever it's been. And so whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to take a couple days off and then get back at it.
Can't wait to see how this one shakes out for you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Corbin, Kentucky, Mike Huff. Had 7-12 yesterday, 4 fish here today. £7 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Today, 4 fish for Mike Huff. The irony of pro fishing, the smaller the weight is, the longer it takes for the weight to come up on the scale. It's really evil. 4 fish, 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Going to finish with 12 pounds, 9 ounces, and sorry for making it so painful for you there. That's an evil thing the fish gods designed.
Just prolong the agony there, Lisa. Dang. Just kidding. No, I actually got a lot of action today. I just could not get them in the boat. It was just a rough day, rough week, but I'm going to try to get them at Sabine.
Go get them. Safe travels. Look forward to seeing you there. Let's bring out our reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Wisconsin Elite Series champion, Jay Shakurat. Had 13 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. It looks like another good day for Jay Shakurat. 13.5 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Day number 2, stop number 5. 14 pounds, 13 ounces with 28 pounds, 2 ounces. Jay Shakurat moves into 4th place currently. £28, 2 ounces sitting in 4th place. And, man, you've been able to be very consistent in a tournament that has been anything but consistent.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm really excited to get back out there tomorrow and hopefully duplicate. I got one big largemouth bite late today, which came on a frog. It was kind of a crazy bite, but hi to everybody back home watching me in Wisconsin. It's hot down here in case anybody's wondering up there. I'm sure the fishing is fantastic at home, but it's starting to get a little bit better here for me too, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing how it works out for you. Let's bring in a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnall. 11 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 11.2 as of yesterday. 5 fish here on day number 2 for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro. 11 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Still 11 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Today, 10 pounds, 15 ounces gives you 22 pounds and an ounce, puts you in 17th place. And we'll see how that all shakes out at the end of this. But Always got time to hold up a fish for all those watching online or came out here. Want to thank everybody from this incredible community. And 22 pounds and an ounce, so we'll see how it all shakes out.
You know, I have a feeling that's going to be a little bit short, but you know what? There's some tournaments that you do all you absolutely can, and I did everything that I knew how to get a bite in this place, and never lost a fish in 2 days. You know, that I had to get a picture with that fish. That's the biggest fish I've seen all week, but see how it shapes out. You know, I don't think I'm going to make tomorrow, but I'm leaving this event either way with my head held high because I did everything I absolutely could. So looking forward to coming back. Maybe when the bites are a little bit easier to get because I know this is a great fishery. But thanks guys for having us. See you guys next time.
Always great to have you here. A two-time FLW Tour winner from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. 17 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $17.6 yesterday. 5 fish for 9 pounds even today with 26 pounds, 6 ounces. Matt Airy moves into 5th, and he's going to be fishing with us once again on semifinal Saturday. And, you know, the weight doesn't always equal the work because yesterday, I mean, you had more weight, but I don't think you worked any less today.
Yeah, I worked about 3 times harder today, to be honest with you. Best thing I've seen all day is my beautiful wife, Emily, and my 2 girls, Reese and Ren, who made the drive down today to be here at weigh-in. So it's a good weekend regardless how it shakes out. But I tell you what, man, Lay Lake is a very humbling lake. You know, it's May. Yesterday I junked it up. Today I tried to junk it up a little bit. I never ran into any largemouth today. That was a problem. So I ran up the river, casted a worm around, caught some spotted bass. I say save the day, but we're going to need a big bag tomorrow and make a run at this thing.
The good news is you're going to get a shot, so we'll see you back here. Go spend some time with the family. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, 3-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. Had 7 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 7.13 yesterday, 5 today for 9.9. Gives him 17 pounds, 6 ounces. You move into 30th place. In 30th place currently with 17 pounds, 6 ounces. But unfortunately, there's a bunch more anglers left to weigh in.
Yeah, that's not going to make it. But, you know, hey, nine's not that good, but it's better than yesterday. Salvage a little bit of points. Maybe we'll move up a little bit. But just a tough week for me this week. Never did figure out how to catch those bigger ones. And on a tough place like this, you got to have at least 1 or 2 big ones a day to kind of carry you, and I never did get that. So that's okay. We'll regroup and go home, spend some time with the family, and get ready for Sabine.
That's the attitude. Look forward to seeing you there. He's a Bassmaster Open winner and Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, Old Bob Downey. 13 pounds, 4 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Good day yesterday with 13 pounds, 4 ounces. 11 pounds, 6 ounces today gives him 24 pounds and 10 ounces. He moves into 13th place currently. The top 50 get an opportunity to fish in semifinal Saturday here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. 24 pounds, 10 ounces. You sit in 13th place right now and should be enough to get out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited to go to work tomorrow on a Saturday. It's always a good thing here on the Elite Series, so I'm happy to make a cut after a couple missed opportunities the last few events. So it's a fun day out there. Caught all my fish in the same area I caught them yesterday. And my buddy Jay was along with me today. I got to watch him just wax them right in front of me. So, Jay, man, that dude's good. I mean, he's Rookie of the Year, won an elite event last year, so he's going to be around for a while. But I think we'll be together tomorrow, too, so hopefully we can both get a couple decent limits and move up the leaderboard a bit.
Keep moving up. Hopefully see you on Sunday. The 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion, one of the most feared names in professional bass fishing, from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 16 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Happy to find out that whoever was blocking your trailer in moved it. 5 fish, 9 pounds, 13 ounces, gives him 26 pounds, 2 ounces. So a little tougher day today, but yesterday's weight's going to keep you in, and you're going to get a shot at him again tomorrow.
Yeah, as good as yesterday was, it kind of had a train wreck today. Yesterday I had, a limit in 30 minutes, and
and culled everything all day long. And today it just, I only caught 6 keepers all day. It was tough to even get a bite. And I only had 1 big bite, and I didn't get her. So, yeah, a lot tougher day. I'm kind of surprised the guys caught them as good as they have, but it's the Elite Series. They always catch them. Always.
Sure do, but you're going to get another shot tomorrow. So wish you luck and see you back here tomorrow from the 2022 Classic Champion to your reigning and defending Classic Champion, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 12 pounds, 13 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish here today. At 12-13 as of this morning. 5 fish here today for the only Canadian with multiple Bassmaster wins. 12 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 25 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 12th place currently. And Gussie going to be hanging out with us on semifinal Saturday. Let's hear it for your 2023 Bassmaster Classic Champion. 25 pounds and an ounce and sitting in 12th place, and looks like you're going to work again tomorrow. And this tournament does really look like you guys are working.
Oh, I've never been to a place that's so different every day. Like yesterday, I had 5 spotted bass. Today, couldn't catch a spotted bass. 5 largemouths. So got the job done, hopefully. And yeah, I'd love to get to go another day. There's lots of fish out there. They've seen a few lures before, so they're not the easiest ones to trick. But yeah, hopefully, I said it yesterday. I love getting to fish for the spots when we come to these lakes that have big ones. And you know, hopefully they get a little wind or something changes tomorrow and they'll bite a little better.
Good news is you're going to get a shot. Congrats on another good one.
And hey, go Panthers.
Wow, that wasn't, nobody cares. Nobody cares, okay? Go Leafs. Let's bring our next angler through from South Carolina. Lake Wylie, South Carolina's Todd Otten. For those of you who don't know what we were just talking about, that is a sport called hockey that is very near and dear to like 4 people's hearts around this organization. 7 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Todd Otten, a huge Toronto Maple Leafs fan. 8 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 16 pounds and 4 ounces, puts you in 37th place. Are you more insulted by the fishing or me saying that you were a Toronto Maple Leafs fan?
Probably by the fishing. Nah, it's been a tough fishery for me, but this place fishes my style, and I really like it here. But maybe next time we can get on some bigger largemouth. But I'd like to give a shout out to my daughter. She came all the way from Atlanta to watch me weigh in, wherever she is. She's probably hiding somewhere. Oh, but you know, it's a fun week. You catch a lot of little fish for me, but it's fun. I hope we come back.
Always great to have you here. Go spend some time with the family. Took a win just last year. He's also a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Georgia, Drew Cook. Had 8 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a better day today. 8-11 yesterday. Let's get him inside that cut. 13 pounds even with 21 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 22nd place. And 21-11 in 22nd place as we near the halfway point of our day 2 weigh-in. $21 pounds, 11 ounces, sitting in 22nd place currently, and a bit of a rally helped you out.
I just want to tell you a little story about this bass right here. This bass right here, I hooked twice yesterday and lost, and then broke him off yesterday. And I went back this morning, and I freaking got him. It was the biggest bass I caught all week, obviously. It was a 3-pounder, but I still can't believe that I did that. It you know, it was still a grind. I only caught, I think, 6 fish, but God, I hope it's enough. I think it's going to be just enough. I hope it's enough. I get to go tomorrow. Save some points today. If I can get the opportunity to get some more points tomorrow, that's what I want. But either way, I can't complain with how yesterday went and how today went. I'm happy with it. I ended up just taking a big bite, stinky trick stick, and sticking it in my hand and literally just fishing. I didn't go run around a lot. I think that's what hurt me yesterday. So we're going to go somewhere else tomorrow if we can make it.
All right. Well, we'll try to fire through this weigh-in in a hurry and find out who makes it. Our next angler, a former Strike King College Bass champion from Tennessee, Jacob Fouts. 9-2 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 9 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday for the Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 5 fish today for 9-7 gives you 18-9, puts you in 33rd place. Unfortunately, outside of the projected cut this time around, but a lot of great events. I mean, we're only halfway through the season.
Yeah, it's been a super frustrating year. Just been a day late and a dollar short all year. That's the way it goes sometimes. Still got 4 left to turn around. Looking forward to getting up north and catching some smallmouth, but we got one more at the nasty Sabine River.
We look forward to seeing you in beautiful Orange, Texas. Let's bring out a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 6 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday, but a better day today. He led day 1 of the last 2 Elite Series events, changing that pattern in a great day 2. 15 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves all the way up to 20th place with 22 pounds and 7 ounces. And a day 2 rally by Matt Robertson earns himself some very valuable Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And 22 pounds, 7 ounces. So I hope it's enough to get you out there tomorrow, but a key day when it comes to Angler of the Year points.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I really stumbled yesterday, but I'll be honest with you. I knew whenever I took off this morning I was going to catch them because my boat only do 58 mile an hour. But no, man.
Why will it only do 58 miles an hour?
I don't know if it's because me and my Marshall, 2 little bigger guys, and that rain last night. I ain't going to say that we wasn't slowing it down, because we kind of heavy or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know, man. But it wasn't running but 58. I'm going to check her out this evening, and I thought it was going to be the party night tonight. It might still be. I don't know yet. But we'll see if we make this cut.
We'll find out shortly, but before you leave, we have some parting gifts. You were our VMC Monster Bag of the tournament last tournament, and a $2,000 parting gift right there, which would make the party even better.
I didn't even know this was a real thing.
Yeah, there you go. Bring that to your banker. Put it in the back of the Pinto. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you tomorrow. Let's bring out your day 1 leader. He is the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. Brandon Polinick, a 6-time Bassmaster winner, former Bass Nation national champion, had 19 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, looking for 14-13 to take the lead back. 5 fish, 16 pounds, 5 ounces with 35 pounds, 12 ounces. Once again, the prodigy is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. 35 pounds and 12 ounces, and Polinick continues to punish them on this incredible, incredible fishery. Man, you are staying consistent in a time where so many people are inconsistent. Yesterday on stage, you said, I don't know if I can catch a bass. I think you can catch one.
I mean, I caught him doing something different today. It's not consistent. My weights have been good. I just blindly pitched out a drop shot with an X-Zone Deception worm today and caught that 5 1/4 pounder that I had. I've been doing that all week, trying to get a bite doing that, and I just saw something on my 360, pitched it out, and that giant one ate it. So you can't make that kind of stuff up. But when the wheels are rolling in the right direction, you just let them roll, and you just roll with it.
Well, speaking of rolling, things are going in a very good direction. You have a tradition for cut ice cream. I'm now seeing a sign in the crowd that says, we came all the way from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho for cut ice cream, and it seems like people want ice cream, Brandon.
I'm really glad I didn't disappoint them, because it's only about a 40-hour drive to get here from Coeur d'Alene. So I appreciate them coming. I don't know where we're going to go get ice cream yet, but somewhere over in Calera.
All right, well, eat it quick, because it won't last long. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out our reigning Bassmaster Open Angler of the Year, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Pike Road, Alabama, Keith Poche. Had 5 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Got the whole family up here today. 5 fish here today and a better day today. Let's get him inside that cut. 5-12 yesterday, today 5 fish. 13 pounds, 3 ounces with 18 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 33rd place currently, and much better day today.
A little bit better today, Mercer. I'm sorry about yesterday. I love you, man.
Well, I love you too. Thank you very much. It's always great to have you here. And who do we have here?
This is Isabella and Ava, my two girls. Yep. But hey, it was a rough event for me. As far as I had a few things go bad, but I lost a 7-pounder twice yesterday. I fished for 3.5 hours, and you take that chance. But I went somewhere else, and of course I was a minute late. Jumped this little deal and dinged my prop up, and I was a minute late. But unfortunately, I might have been close to the cut, but we'll see.
Great to have you here on the Elite Series, and thank you for the kind words. Means a lot. Let's keep them rolling through and bring out a former Bass Nation national champion from Honolulu, Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. 9 pounds, 6 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today. A lot of talking in the crowd all of a sudden. 9.6 yesterday, 5 fish here today.
20 pounds.
Okay. 7 pounds, 4 ounces. 16.10 puts you in 38th place or 39th place. But, man, this one's been a tough one for a lot of anglers.
Yeah, you can say that again. I swear I'd have like at least 30 pounds a day here if I can weigh the gar that I caught this week.
You can't.
I know. That's so unfortunate.
That's a bad rule.
Yeah, I know. That and all the catfish y'all got in here. This place is insane. But no, still had fun. It's neat challenging yourself on a new fishery. I think anytime you get to go out and never see a place for the first time and be able to go and fish and figure something out. I wasn't even sure if I was going to even have a limit both days during practice. So I'm grateful to have a limit both days. I'm grateful to have enough points. I don't know. I'm not talking about points, but either way, yeah, it's tough, man. But I just want to give a shout out to everyone that supports me. Back in Hawaii, California, all across the nation. Want to say hi to my girlfriend who's all the way in Africa right now. Miss you, babe. And my brother who just had his second kid. So a lot of stuff that you miss out on being on the road when you do this for a living. But I'm grateful that I'm able to do this for a job for right now, at least.
We're grateful to have you here on the Elite Series. Look forward to seeing you the next one. A 3-time Elite Series champion, an 11-time Classic qualifier from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Steve Kennedy with 13 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. Everybody wants him sticking around all the way through to Sunday. 5 fish here today. Had 13.4 yesterday. 5 here on day number 2. Stop number 5, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 12 pounds, 15 ounces with 26 pounds, 3 ounces. Steve Kennedy unofficially inside the top 50, and I'd say pretty much officially there. In 8th place currently, unless some real craziness happens here in the next little while, he's going to be sticking around with us. Needs to be better than 5'11" to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 4:15, not going to do that. But Steve in 8th place, and man, this is a great event, and it does feel like one of those ones. Anybody that can sneak into that top 10 on Sunday, it's going to be another one of those ones where anything can happen.
Yes, definitely. This it's a little bit tougher than we expected. Fish had just come off the bed and hadn't really set up out where I thought they ought to be. But no, I caught 2 early, swimming a jig. That's the big thing here, and then struggled bad, and finally made a little bait change about 10 o'clock and caught 3 real quick with a 5-pounder, and ended up culling up a few more ounces the rest of the day. I never got another big bite, but anyway, we're hanging in there. Hopefully I can go back up there to the dam and catch me some more stripers at some point. Get ahead of the curve in the morning.
All right, well, hopefully it's enough. I'm sure it is. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring in a former Classic champion and former Angler of the Year from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. 11 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Came into this event in the top 10 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 5 fish here today. Let's get him inside that cut. 11:15, yes, a 5 here today. $11.15 yesterday, 5 here today for the 20-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 10 pounds even gives him 21 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 25th place. 25th place at the halfway point of this weigh-in, so it's going to be close. But a great season, 2023. Working out great for Mike Iaconelli and Dyke. You're going to be close with this cut. You're in 25th place halfway through the weigh-in, so we'll see how it all shakes out. But, man, you're having a great season. And as you well know, I mean, if you're going to miss a cut, you just want to be close to maximize your points, and you've definitely done that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be close. But, you know, this event, it was a survival event for me. You know, so far this year, I've found fish in practice. Things have been semi-easy. This one, a struggle the whole time. Every day, we're just kind of fishing by the seat of my pants. So very happy with the performance this week, whether I make it or not. But I'd always like to fish, not drive, because New Jersey's a long ways away.
Yeah, a long way. I hope you stick around. We'll find out here quickly. He's a Bassmaster Open winner and Classic qualifier from Japan, Masayuki Masashita. 9 pounds, 8 ounces as of this morning. 4 fish here today. A better day today or no?
About the day today.
Bad day. 4 fish here today. Four fish here on day number 2. Shelby County, Alabama. 6 pounds, 14 ounces. Gives him 16.6, and we'll see you at the next one. All right. Bad day. It's a great way to explain it. Our next angler won the first Elite Series event he ever fished. From South Carolina, Brian New. 18 pounds, 12 ounces, a big day yesterday. 3 fish here today. Is it enough to keep him inside the cut? 18-12 yesterday. Today, 8 pounds, 10 ounces with 27 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 6th place. And Brian New will be fishing on semifinal Saturday here in Shelby County, Alabama. The 5th stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. One of these things is not like the other one. One of these things is not the same. That's what me and Tripp used to look like standing up here. Gonna weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 5 pounds, 10 ounces, not gonna take that over, but with 27 pounds, 6 ounces, you're in semifinal Saturday, and I know that's gotta be a huge relief.
Boy, let me tell you what, I had fished on Saturday since last year. My wife don't let me go fishing when I'm at home. She's got chores for me, and I haven't done good enough all year to fish on Saturday, but feels pretty good. You know, today was, you know, caught one great old big old giant one. That was fun. And other than that, that was the only fun I had. Definitely fortunate to, you know, be able to make tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to go swing again. And I had the opportunities today. It just didn't work out. You know, all you can do is put yourself in the position, have the opportunities, and hope things go right. And, you know, just all of them didn't today. Tomorrow's a new day. We're going to go swinging.
Go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier, former today. Looks like a better today. 10-5 yesterday. Let's get Pat inside the cut and fishing on semifinal Saturday. 14 pounds, 4 ounces with 24 pounds and 9 ounces. Pat Schlopper moves into 19th place currently and has his eyes on the top 50 prize of semifinal Saturday. 24 pounds and 9 ounces sitting in 19th place, and might be enough of a rally to get you back out there tomorrow.
God, I hope so. I mean, today was fun. I caught a ton of fish, caught them all day. Caught, you know, no big ones, just all really nice ones. So I really hope I get to go out tomorrow and try to expand on what I figured out today.
Hope we do. We'll find out here shortly. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LeHue. 12 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. He carried them in with 1 finger, so that's never a good sign, is it?
No, it's not.
No. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 6 pounds, 8 ounces today with 18 pounds, 14 ounces. You move into 38th, and unfortunately going to slide outside of the cut as this weigh-in moves on.
Yeah, today was not a good day. Everything I did, I just caught little bitty ones. I made a lot of adjustments, and tried a lot of different things. Maybe I ran around too much. Who knows? But we'll take this one on the chin and move on to the next one. If you guys are in the market for a good pair of socks, yes, I said socks. Bear Proof Socks has the best socks you've ever put on your feet. We're standing on the boat all day. It's pretty uncomfortable if you don't have the right equipment. So go check them out, bearproofsocks.com.
Hopefully you sock it to them when we get to Orange, Texas. Our next angler, a former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. 10 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a better day today. Let's get him inside semifinal Saturday. 5 fish here on day number 2. Had 10 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 13 pounds, 12 ounces with 24 pounds, 7 ounces. Caleb Summerall moves into 20th place. And looks like he might as well gas up that Express Yamaha because he's going to work on semifinal Saturday, unofficially right now in 20th place. And unless some crazy stuff happens, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the dock of the morning.
Boy, you telling me about it. South Carolina had chewed me up and spit me out, so it felt good to get back in a groove. I really did something. I made an adjustment today, totally went to a total opposite end of the lake, and it worked. And when us as professional fishermen, that works out, it makes you feel good about yourself, boost that confidence up. And there's only one thing left to do is go catch it a bigger bag tomorrow.
Go make it happen. Keep it rolling. He's a 2-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Newmarket, Minnesota. The amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Had 13.8 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 13.8 yesterday, and with 5 fish today, looks like Seth Fighter sticking around. 16-1 moves into the top 5, rounding out our top 5 in 5th place with 29 pounds and 9 ounces. Get loud for the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 29 pounds and 9 ounces. And 16-1 goes a long way on this body of water. And, man, you're in a, never mind the top 50, you're in a great striking distance to make a top 10 here this week.
Yeah, hopefully. It's scary fishing out there. I'm not getting a lot of bites, and, hopefully I can get some of the right ones. But I'm having fun out there. It's old school fishing, flipping a jig, throwing a spinner bait, swimming a jig, braided line, 20-pound fluoro. None of that staring at your feet, twitching your rod all day. I can turn off my graphs and just rip down the river and catch one here and there, and I'm really enjoying it.
Awesome. Looking forward to watching you all weekend long. 32-time Classic qualifier. 4 of those he's won. He's a 16-time Bassmaster winner from Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. 6 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 1 fish here today. Rick Clunn, an unbelievable 123 Bassmaster top 10s. 3-1 today. Gives you 9-10, and unfortunately this one not going to work out in your favor, but, man, it's always great to have you here, Rick.
Well, you always regret that you got to walk up here with 1 fish until, I've thought about it a long time ago. Nobody's probably walked across this stage more than I have. Okay? And so that 1 fish gave me a chance to walk across the stage again, and I feel good about that because, we don't know when the next time is. So,
the great attitude of a champion. Let's hear it for Rick Clunn, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. At 11 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $11.1 here today. Yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. 15 pounds, 11 ounces. A better day indeed with 26 pounds, 12 ounces. Frank the Tank moves inside the top 10 in 8th place currently. Get loud for Frank the Tank Talley. 26 pounds and 12 ounces sitting in 8th place. And, man, that's the kind of rally you want to do. You're sticking around tomorrow and hopefully all the way through to Sunday.
Oh, it would be nice, Dave. I love these grinders. My best year on tour was back when we had fall tournaments when they were grind fest. I just like tough tournaments. You know, I've caught fish one way yesterday, caught them a whole different way today. Maybe tomorrow will be the same. Catch them on something else. You just got to be, you know, just open-minded.
Well, the good news is you're going to get a shot. Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Let's bring out our leader and progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. A two-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 13-1 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. He has made 3 top 10s already this season, made every top 50. 13-1 yesterday and 5 fish here on day number 2. 14 pounds and an ounce with 27 pounds and 2 ounces. Brandon Cobb moves into 8th place and continues to assault the progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leaderboard. And we were watching today on Bass Track, and I mean, we were kind of like, oh, this could be Cobb's first tough day of the season. But, man, obviously worked out pretty good, 14-1, and continue to have a charmed 2023.
Yeah, today was slow. Today I was like, uh-oh, it's going. The train's coming off the tracks. So I had a limit, but I think it was actually like 5.5 or 6 pounds, and then just gradually kept picking at it all day. Caught that big one, and then caught 2 or 3 more. Think I left a few for tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I have any chance catching a truly big bag, but. You know, coming in this one, this was one I was thinking, you know, I was hoping to have a chance to win because my style of fishing, I like it. And then the practice just didn't go real well. So I kind of went back into, you know, just treading water mode and trying to figure out how to do okay. And I think I can catch 12 to 14 pounds on a good day. So that's what we've been doing. We're going to try to do it again.
Keep on catching them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Micah Frazier. Had 4 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, 3 fish here today, and unfortunately this one, a tough one for a lot of our field, and you got trapped in this one.
Yeah, it's brutal out there. I missed something, I guess, but I really struggled all week. Practice too.
5-3 today gives you 9-5. Look forward to seeing you at Orange, Texas, our next event. Enjoy a few weeks off. Next up, we have an 11-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. 5 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Five pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today, or 5 fish to add to that today. 12 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives him 18 pounds, 4 ounces, and he moves into 44th place currently. So salvages some progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points for the Express Yamaha Pro from Brookville, Indiana. 18 pounds, 4 ounces. So, Bill, you salvaged some Angler of the Year points, but unfortunately not going to be enough to get inside our projected cut.
You know, when you catch 5 pounds on day 1, it's hard to come back from that, you know, and it's not easy to get a bite out there right now. It's a grind. Some of these guys are making it look really easy, but I can be honest with you, it's not easy out there, you know. So we're just going to hook that Express up, go home, regroup, get ready for the Sabine River. That's kind of more my style, and we'll see what happens there. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. If y'all are here tomorrow, come see me at the Yamaha booth.
All right, always great to have you here. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. $13 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 3 fish here today. 6 pounds even gives him 19.2, and unfortunately, day 2 got you this time around.
Yeah, you know, this morning had a couple opportunities, just didn't capitalize. You know, clumsy damn fish. You know, that's just the way they are. But you know, it's a good thing. It was good to see Trip Weldon here. He used to be our captain and leader in all this big ship that we get to run in, and it was good to see him. And glad he's doing well. And I hope we come back at a different time. I mean, I'd like to come back, but hopefully it's a different time. But you know, thanks to all my sponsors. We're going to go home and get some rest, and see y'all at the Sabine.
Look forward to seeing you there. What a season he is having. He's an Elite Series champion, the only Australian ever to win an Elite Series event. Carl Jacobson had 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Tough day today. 5 fish. Let's get him inside that cut. Needs 4-2 currently, more to stay there. 7 pounds even. He moves into the cut, 19 pounds, 8 ounces, but you're in 40th place and unfortunately may slide outside of the cut this time around. But, man, still a very, very incredible season you're having.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I saved some points. Just wasn't my day today. It's the first bad day I've had in the first 2 days. So I'm staying grateful about that, and I just need to make this one my worst finish of the year. And I want to stay in contention for AOY. It's super cool seeing my name up there because for almost 10 years I was seeing it in the 90s and the 70s and trying to fight my way back. But, you know, I had a decent start yesterday and then I finished good today. And today I found a 5 and a 3 on a bed and I fished from them. They both bit my bait a couple of times and then they swam off and never came back. That was my chance to make the cut. That's how fishing goes. Appreciate all the support. We'll come back at Sabine and make a top 10.
Look forward to seeing you there. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 11 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish here today. $7 pounds, 2 ounces, gives him 18.2, puts you in 47th. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around. Does it make you feel any better that the next event we're going to somewhere where you've won before?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm still thinking about this week. All right. It has been very challenging out there this week, as you can tell. But this is a good lake. We just kind of must have hit it at a kind of an off time because typically here, you know, bites aren't hard to come by. Maybe big ones are, but bites aren't. Boy, this week it's been challenging just to get bites. I literally caught the majority of that weight in the last 45 minutes, pulled in one place, caught a 3-pounder. That was kind of the deal, but it's always good to be in Alabama. I do look forward to the next tournament, but I'm actually headed to Wheeler now. Going to get to practice early, looks like. I've set it up where I could practice a little earlier for the Wheeler tournament, but it's always good. It's just good to stand here. It's good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Always good to see you. Good luck at the Open, and we'll see you at Orange, Texas. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg De Palma. 7 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 2 fish here today. Unfortunately, not going to make the weekend this time around, Greg.
Yep.
All right. 7 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 2 pounds, 15 ounces today. Gives you 10-9, and unfortunately going to call an end to this one early.
Yeah, we are. You know, this is 2 in a row. I've been betting Porosnik dinner, whoever wins. So I got to buy him dinner again tonight. But, yeah, I got conquered this week. I mean, I got beat. I mean, I fished hard. I see a lot of guys are struggling. This place is tough right now. I know it's an excellent fishery. I'm sure we'll be back, but we'll see what happens. Sabine next, man.
We'll see you there. Safe travels. Let's bring out the Prince of Palatka, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. 8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. 8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 10 ounces with 25 pounds, 8 ounces. He rockets all the way into the top 20 in 17th place currently. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. 25 pounds and 8 ounces. And we're going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'11 for the day, 5'14 for the tournament. 6 pounds, 4 ounces, and a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day and for the tournament. So, and that fish also should have punched you into tomorrow.
Yeah, I should have. That one right there was a gift from God, I tell you. I was really getting mad at him this afternoon, and that one comes at the right time, I tell you what. It lifted my spirits a bunch.
Glad you got it. We look forward to seeing what you get tomorrow. Let's bring out a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 11 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him inside the cut. What a 2023 season he is having. Needs 5'12 to get inside the cut currently. 12 pounds even inside the cut in 26th place with 23 pounds and 10 ounces. 23 pounds, 10 ounces, and in 26th place right now. And, man, anybody who makes the top 50 this week deserves to pat themselves on the back because this was not an easy one.
Yeah, no, this is definitely one that's going to build character right here. You know, this is such a good lake certain times of the year, and it's just crazy how they can get in these weird moods because, I mean, if you see any of the local tournaments, there's times where there's like 10 or 12 20-pound bags, and it's like, we're some of the best in the world out here, and it's really, really tough to get a bite. But I'm just glad to go back out there tomorrow, if we make it, and try to catch a couple of those 5-pounders because I've seen a couple of them today, and they just didn't want to ride with me.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. Find out how it all shakes out. A 2-time Elite Series champion and a former Bass Nation national champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. 12 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Hot off a top 10 at our last Bassmaster Elite Series event. And looks like another cut made for Paul Mueller. Takes that momentum from the last event. 12 pounds even yesterday, 13.7 today with 25 pounds, 7 ounces. He's inside the top 20 in 16th place currently with 25 pounds, 7 ounces. And, man, another good event, and you're going to be fishing on Saturday again.
Yeah, that was a $10,000 fish for sure. I had 10 pounds for a long time and caught a lot of fish, but those bigger fish are just hard. It's hard to come by. It's not that they're not here. I've seen plenty of them. I can't catch them. So, man, if they get to biting, and at some point they're going to. You know, I mean, I've seen some good ones. It should be interesting. I don't know what it's going to take to make the top 10, but I'm going to shoot for 16 tomorrow. That's a really big bag right now. But I had a 3 3/4 pound spot in my bag, and those are the type of fish you need. And, you know, there's some other stuff too. You got to make the cut, and then you can gamble. Tomorrow I'm going to gamble.
I look forward to seeing how that gamble works out. Alabama, I know you're going to get very, very loud. It's his birthday today. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Scott Canterbury. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish here today, and birthday balloons. He's either 74 or 47. We'll find out in just a second. 5 fish here today, 12 pounds, 15 ounces. Gives him 24 pounds, 11 ounces. And it looks like the birthday boy going to be working on the weekend. He moves into 23rd place with 24 pounds, 11 ounces. Get loud for Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 24 pounds, 11 ounces, and I mean, as if making the cut isn't sweet enough, birthday balloons and everybody getting all excited. That's the gift that keeps on giving, Scott.
Yeah, it's pretty special. I've caught a lot bigger bags of bass on my birthday, but I don't think I've ever had one that paid me, got me $10,000 and got me into the cut. So it's pretty special. It's a good lake. I had fun out there today, but I haven't put it together. I mean, I hadn't had them big bites. And hopefully I can, I think I'm going to make it. So hopefully I can get a few big ones this weekend and keep moving up. Just need to catch, you can catch 17 or 18 pounds just for swinging 2 or 3 times, and it just hadn't happened yet. I hadn't missed any or anything like that. I'm fishing good, but just need to get around a few big ones and get them to bite.
Enjoy some birthday cake. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning. The first Canadian ever to win an Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Had 10 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 10.9 yesterday. Today, 8 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 47th place with 19 pounds even. And you find yourself in a pretty unfamiliar spot, and that's outside of the top 50 this time around.
Yeah, it wasn't a great day of fishing today, and I wasn't on too much in practice, but the last 10 minutes I found a fry garter that was 5+, and catch one of those here this week, it puts you in the top 50, and it nipped my bait twice. I wish I had another 10 minutes, but that's fishing, and I think I'm going to head north and maybe go catch some smallmouth, and I forget what I forget what it's like to feel a bite, so I'm going to go get the rust off.
Go enjoy yourself. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. A 10-time Classic qualifier from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. Had 13 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Today, 5 fish for 15 pounds, 6 ounces. It just keeps getting better with 29 pounds, 5 ounces. Matt Herron moves into 6th place currently. Let's hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro Matt Herron. 29 pounds and 5 ounces and sitting in 6th place right now and sitting in a good spot as we move into the weekend.
You know, I knew coming into this thing it was going to be a grind. You're just going to have to get a big bite to separate yourself. And, you know, I'm fishing really against the grain, what I normally do here, what I've always done. Just because, I mean, we're hitting this lake in kind of a funky time. And I'm just trying to play the pounds and ounces game and keep myself in position. And hopefully I've been praying every day that I'll get a good enough start that I can kind of gamble and go try to catch a big one. And, you know, maybe tomorrow will be that day. Maybe I'll get that 14, 15 pounds pretty quick and it'll turn me loose and maybe I'll go pull a rabbit out my rear end.
Would love, well, I'm going to say I'd love to see them. I'd love to see you in the cut. Our next angler, a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland, Brian Schmidt. £11, 15 ounces yesterday. Lord knows what you're going to see at a Bassmaster weigh-in. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 22 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 33rd place currently. 72 anglers into our 104 angler day 2 weigh-in. Got to cut the field down to the top 50 for semifinal Saturday. Let's hear it for Brian Schmidt. 22 pounds and 9 ounces, so a little tougher day today. We'll have to see how it all shakes out.
You know, it's going to be very close. But here's the deal, man. I'm fishing good. You know, I've been on a little roll. And this is a very trying fishery. If you know, even some of the really good locals right now are struggling. But for some reason this year, man, I just stay true and keep on grinding and things keep working out and I don't panic and I don't know, it keeps coming together. I'm proud of that 10-10, to be honest with you. So hopefully we can make it and maybe get some points tomorrow.
Go get them. We'll see how it all shakes out here shortly. All the way from Osaka, Japan, a Bassmaster Open winner and Classic qualifier, Kenta Kimura. 10 pounds and 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Better day today by the looks of things. Had 10-6 yesterday. Let's see if we can get him inside that cut. Needs 9-9 currently. More to stay there, obviously. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 13 ounces with 25 pounds, 3 ounces. Kenta Kimura moves into 21st place currently. 25 pounds and 3 ounces. And that bigger bite right there is a major reason that he's going fishing on semifinal Saturday. Wants to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 6 pounds, 4 ounces to take that. 5 pounds, 5 ounces, so a little short of that. But the good news is, in 21st place, looks like you're going to work on semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it. I mean, you know, I was not on the pattern or anything. Just I caught every one of them on a different bait today. So, you know, just junk fishing and wax out. So hopefully I can do it again tomorrow.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Bassmaster winner and 8-time Classic qualifier from Fort Worth, Texas. The Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Had 8-2 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Needs 10-14 to get inside the cup. More to stay there. 5 fish for Chris Zaldane here on day number 2. 8 pounds, 11 ounces outside of the cut. And unfortunately, going to leave this one scratching your head.
Yeah, no, you heard words come across the stage like tough, brutal, grinder. I'm going to go ahead and use grimy. It was a very grimy week, and just as soon as you think you're onto something, you know, you catch a pound and a half or you catch a pound, you know, 12-inch spot, or you're fishing behind someone. So definitely a brutal week for me here. Kind of tough first half of the season, but we're at the halfway point now. Really looking forward to getting back to my home state of Texas this next tournament and then finishing out strong with that northern swing. So appreciate everyone for supporting me on social media, YouTube, Bilge Podcast. We're going to do some filming this week. Appreciate it, guys.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. 2-time Elite Series champion took a win just 2 events ago from Panama City, Florida. Drew Benton had 6 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. He's 12-4 to get inside the cut. 6-12 yesterday.
When they're all small, they can move around a lot.
6-12 yesterday, 5 fish here today, 12 pounds and 9 ounces inside the cut right now in 48th place with 19 pounds and 5 ounces. Unfortunately, too many anglers yet to weigh in for him to remain in that position, but a 2-time Elite Series champion. 19.5 inside the cut for now, but we got a bunch of anglers still got to take on that. Unfortunately, this one was one of those tough ones.
It was, I kind of went in damage control after day one. I actually saw a couple giant ones up there on the bank yesterday evening late, and was excited to get down there and look at them today. And that water dropped for whatever reason. We had all that rain, and I guess they sucked the bottom out of it because of that, and they were all gone. So caught those and ran around, did the best we could, and I dropped like to 32nd in points from 9th after day one. So this, definitely helped us in that situation. So we'll take it.
All right. Great to have you here.
Hey, buddy.
All right. He'll come right down. See you in a minute.
What's your name? Logan? Colton. Nice to meet you, Colton. Thank you, buddy.
All right. See you at the next one. From Guntersville, Alabama, a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 9 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday.
A little worse today.
A little worse today, he says. 5 fish here today.
It's hogs, Lisa. Lisa, put your finger on it.
7 pounds, 12 ounces gives him 17 pounds and 9 ounces. You move into 58th place. Well, let's not worry about that. Any plans tonight?
Well, I've got a lot of plans. I don't need to say in front of all you people. And I had somebody ask me, said, man, you want to buy a house down here? I said, no, and if I had a house down here, I'd like to tell you what I'd do with it. I mean, I'd get the insurance money when I got done with it and moved to Guntersville. I said, this place has whipped me down. And I grew up fishing down here. I was supposed to know how to catch them. I just never got any big bites. I've been high, low. I've went up river, down river. I've swam a jig. I've burned it through grass. I've buzz baited. If you want to know what capital punishment feels like, tie you on a white swim jig and just go out there and start down the river for 9 hours. That's what it's like to be in prison, I'm sure. Because if you do get a bite, God forbid, you're not going to hook him. You're going to leave there and need Jesus when you get done. That's exactly what it is. And the grass has got some kind of methamphetamine flavor to it because it just draws you over there even when you know you need to leave. You look at that grass and it look like some of my kin folks at them cookouts we used to have. They like, man, he got beer. I just go right to the grass. There I go again. 6 hours later, I was like, I'm not going back to the grass. 20 minutes later, I'm back in the grass. I'm like, what am I doing? So I don't know, Dave. Made a few mistakes. Hadn't really fished that bad in the last 3 tournaments. It just hadn't got any key bites. So that's what the positive mental attitude is all about. You just keep grinding. It's just a couple of derbies in a row that you don't get the key bite, but you don't let it bother you. You keep shucking and jiving and moving. It's good to see everybody down here at Lake, but God knows we need to figure out who owns this great big house and just see if he'll put some fish back in here. Looks like he's got plenty of money. He's got a $10 million home, a couple of $100,000. We could stop up beeswax right here and have ourselves a Tuesday night fruit jar derby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gerald Swindle. He'll be here a week. Try the veal. Our next angler, Elite Series rookie from Connecticut, Alex Weatherall. As he makes his way on the stage, a very special announcement. It is a happy birthday announcement to John Hudson, part of the Bassmaster family. Shout out to him. Happy birthday, John. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. You want to wish John a happy birthday?
Yeah, happy birthday, John.
Yeah. 8.5 yesterday, 9.9 today gives you 17.14. And unfortunately, going to get the weekend off.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, I haven't made a cut yet. And definitely not how I've been wanting the season to go. And I'm telling you, I'm putting the time in, I'm putting the work in, but it's fishing, and I'm going to save the talking for when I can back it up.
All right, we look forward to seeing you at the next one. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, former Forest Wood Cup champion from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. 10 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 10-9 yesterday. 4 fish here today for Scott Martin. $5.12 gives him $16.5. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around, but you qualify to party with Scott Canterbury for his birthday tonight.
I know. We're excited. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight, but we're going to do something fun, I'm sure. But it looks like he's going to make the cut. He's sitting in good shape. Matt Airy, I think, is in 11th right now. So I've let the house down a little bit. You know, it's one of those, this was an ultra-tough tournament for me, and everything's got to go right. And these type tournaments, you know, out there, and it was like small windows with the current and time of day, and I knew that I would have an opportunity this afternoon to maybe catch some bigger fish. And man, I tell you, not to complain, but I'm just it was like a gut punch. I had 3 3-pounders on at the boat, the jerk bait, and watched all 3 of them come off. I'm fighting them around the boat like you're supposed to, taking my time, and they just get off. So it just wasn't meant to be. I'm glad I caught 4, but I tell you, that's a tough one. You know, when you put all that into it and it's just so close to a good tournament, yeah, it stings a little bit.
Go get him at Orange, Texas. Our next one, we look forward to seeing you there. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. Still from Georgia, Mark Frazier. 11 pounds and 9 ounces. 5 fish here today. Got my buddy. 11-9 yesterday. 7 pounds, 6 ounces. 53rd place with 18-15. So unfortunately, outside of the cut, but got the family here and can enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, I got the family here. It's always nice to have them. You know, I don't know. This place has been tough on me, so I'm ready to get back home and spend a week with my family and get my mind set on the next one. Hopefully we can turn this around.
Love to see you in Orange, Texas. Halfway through the season, yet to get knuckles, but it will make it happen. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Needs 7-4 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. 12 pounds, 3 ounces, moves into 29th place with 24 pounds and an ounce. 24-1, and it looks like Mullins will be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday, unofficially inside the cut for now in 29th place, and hopefully it's enough.
Woo-hoo. I tell you, it's such a grind out there. You know, every bite counts, and you lose a 3-pounder, and you're like, well, that just cost me $10,000 right there. But, you know, I did lose one good one today until I had 12 pounds, and I'm telling you, you never know when your last check's going to come, because I'm telling you, it's been a long year for me already. So I'm happy to be in the cut, and hopefully we can catch them again tomorrow.
Great to have you here. He's a Bassmaster Open winner and Elite Series rookie from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. 9 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Let's get him in the cut. He needs 9 pounds, 13 ounces to get in there currently. More to stay there. 9 pounds, 14 ounces. Has exactly what it takes to get inside the cut with 19 pounds, 6 ounces if we didn't have another 23 anglers left to weigh in.
Yeah, I don't think I'll squeak in, but man, what a grind this week. You know, it could have went a lot worse. I had a terrible practice. I had a better tournament, got a lot more bites, just couldn't figure out how to get them big bites in the boat, or not even in the boat. I didn't hook any all week. I think the biggest fish I caught all week was a 288, but thankful to be here. Hi to everyone back home. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Big thanks to Dad. He's been filming this week, filming every Elite Series event this year for my YouTube channel called The Chase. And, man, next up, Sabine River. That's going to be another tough one. And then after that, we head north to chase some giant smallmouth. Can't wait. And it's been a fun year so far. It's going by super quick, but I'm enjoying every second of it. Thankful to be here and looking forward to the next one on the Sabine.
We love having you on the Elite Series. Safe travels. Made a top 10 in his first Elite Series event from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. 12 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Needs 6-7 to get inside the cut. 12 pounds, 6 ounces in 20th place with 25 pounds, 4 ounces. And Logan Latuso going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. So you done enough to go back fishing tomorrow, so just got to figure out how to catch them again tomorrow. It's pretty simple, right?
Oh, yeah, if it was that simple, it'd be easy. It's a total grind out there. I mean, fishing hard all day and you just got to get the right couple bites. I mean, we'll go around tomorrow and probably have to fish some new water and see what we can make happen.
Look forward to seeing you back here. Congrats on another cut. A 4-time Canadian Open champion, a Bassmaster Open winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. Had 11 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Was in the cut after day number 1. Today needs 7 pounds and 9 ounces to get inside the cut. Currently 9-1 inside the cut right now in 44th place with 20 pounds, 14 ounces. But it's going to be close, but we still have a bunch of anglers left to weigh in.
Yeah, it'll be real close, but you know what? I won't be disappointed if I don't make it. I'm heading to Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin to fish the Open and catch some smallmouths where they actually bite up there. So, you know, it's going to be a fun week, but this week was tough, man. I hope I get one more crack at it tomorrow. I found some stuff late in the day, so we'll see.
We'll see how it all works out. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. 14 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 5 fish for 15 pounds, 3 ounces. Gives him 29 pounds, 7 ounces. While everybody listening in headphones and a mobile device now clean up the coffee that they just spilled. 29 pounds, 7 ounces. And that's something to woo about inside the top 10 in 6th place.
Hey, we'll take it. You know, it's slow and steady. The goal is to be consistent. Hey, we're going to nickel and dime, see if we can do it again tomorrow. I was sweating it, though, because I caught 4 early. They were like 12 inchers, and I did not catch another fish until 1 o'clock. So glad we had the late flight today. Looking forward to some sunshine tomorrow. Hope we go catch some fish.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Alabama, Josh Strachner. 6 pounds and 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Trying to rally himself back into this event. Needs 13.8 here today, but every extra ounce gets him a few more points. 5 fish here today. 6 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday, and 5 for Josh Strachner here today. 8 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 15.3. And unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around, and this one probably hurts a little more closer to home.
Yeah, this one hurts pretty bad. You know, I've got a pretty good bit of history on this lake, and to have it finish like I did today, it's pretty tough. But you know, that's the way it goes. Like the home lake curse or whatever they call it. But it definitely it bit me on this one. So hopefully we can move on and shake something up at Sabine River.
Look forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here on the Elite Series. He's an Elite Series rookie from Tennessee, Cole Sands. 11 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 8 pounds, 9 ounces to get inside the cut. 5 fish here today. Looking for 8 pounds and 9 ounces. 12 pounds, 12 ounces with 24 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 31st place. And looks like Cole Sands is fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. And that Hydrilla Gorilla right there is a major reason why. Let's get a weight on that. Needs to be better than 6'4" to take over Phoenix Boats a Big Bass. 5 pounds, 10 ounces. So not going to take that over, but it looks like you're going fishing tomorrow. And that is the first goal of the week.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to go tomorrow. I just kind of been junking it up all week. Started on a place I hadn't fished all week this morning. Caught that giant and missed 4 more the same size. So I had a shot at a giant bag, but maybe tomorrow they'll eat. Hopefully I think I'll be in the cut, so I'm excited about it. But got to give a huge shout out my family, my mom, dad, brother, some of my sponsors, my beautiful fiance and her mom, they came. The support means a ton. Can't thank everybody enough.
Always great to have you here. Congrats on a great week. Let's bring in a 2-time Bassmaster winner, 1 in the Opens and 1 in the Elite Series from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 5 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, but a much better day here today. Needs 14-12 to rally into the cut. 5'7" yesterday, 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. With 22 pounds, 13 ounces, he moves all the way up to 37th place. Digging deep in that VMC weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for Brandon Lester. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. And wow, what a rally.
Man, part of me is, well, I'm happy about that, but part of me is mad about it too because, dude, I tried to make it so hard yesterday, and the way I caught him today was so simple. I told my marshal this morning about 9 o'clock, I said, dude, all I need is just a clue. I just need a clue. And I caught a 3.5 pounder, and it had a bloody tail. And I was way up the river, and I was like, I know what's going on. And I probably caught 25 keepers today. I hope I get to go tomorrow because it was so much fun. I don't know. Either way, we saved a lot of points today, and I'm real thankful for it. But thank y'all for coming.
13 spots of cushion. We'll fire through the last anglers. Hope you slide in there. He's an Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama. The little ball of hate, Wes Logan. Had 5-10 yesterday, 5 fish here today. £10 pounds, 14 ounces, going to finish with 16 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 73rd place currently. Unfortunately, not going to be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. But does a great job representing this great state all year long, no matter where we go. But unfortunately, this one going to hurt close to home this week.
It's pretty embarrassing. It started off good this morning. I caught that big one, and I was like, well, maybe if I get 4 more bites, I'll catch 18 pounds and slide in there. But it went downhill after that. But then this last hour, I probably saw what lives in this lilac grass, and I don't know if I was throwing the wrong color or what, but they still live here. But I'd never dreamed you'd have to come to Lay Lake in May and throw a spinning rod to get paid. But I guess that's the deal now everywhere you go. But I don't know. Thank the Lord for letting me be up here. Bless the fish. Thank my family for being here, and see you at the next one.
Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you in Orange, Texas. He's a former Forest Wood Cup champion, a Bassmaster Open winner from Alabama, Justin Atkins. Had 14-14. Needs 5 pounds, 7 ounces to get inside the cut here today with 5 fish. He's definitely done that. 14-14 yesterday. 5 fish here today for Justin. 14 ounces gives him 27 pounds and 12 ounces. He moves into the top 10, never mind the top 50. Justin Atkins sitting in 9th place with 27 pounds and 12 ounces here in beautiful Shelby County, Alabama for the 5th stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake with 27 pounds, 12 ounces. Punch your ticket into tomorrow, so it's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I needed a cut in my life, so we got that taken care of. It was a blessed day. Be honest with you, I got a little bit fortunate because I ended up catching the fish where I didn't think I'd catch a whole lot, and I didn't catch squat where I thought I was going to catch them at. So we're going to go rig some different stuff up, maybe switch it up a little bit tomorrow, and just see if we can, just keep getting a clue and keep catching them. Today is my son Cooper's 3rd birthday. Him and Scott Canterbury get to share a birthday, which is cool to me because Scott was a hero of mine growing up. And so I'm glad my son gets to share that with him, and we're going to go catch some tomorrow.
All right, enjoy some birthday cake tonight. We'll see you tomorrow morning. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Mark Menendez had 9 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. $9.8 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Mark Menendez, a proud Skeeter Yamaha pro. And with that in mind, Joanne O'Brien, retiring, a longtime Skeeter employee. Want to wish her a great retirement and thank her for everything she's done for this sport. 13 pounds even. Gives him 22 pounds and 8 ounces, and Mark Menendez moves into 41st place. $22 pounds, 8 ounces, sitting in 41st place, and hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow. Going to be close.
It'll be close, David. I tell you, it was a good day today. Efficiency was a lot better today than it was yesterday. I had the 2 miscues yesterday, and it would have been the cut easy. So that's what I get. I get to sweat a little bit, but I love fishing for these Coosa River spotted bass. They're the craziest bass in the world. They fight so hard, they bite so hard, and then sometimes they bite so light. Then they fight hard then. So, but anyway, good day. Want to say a shout out to Joanne. Gonna miss her. Gonna miss her.
We'll miss her and thank her for everything she's done for this incredible sport. Let's keep them rolling through with a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister, Edward Loughran III. 10 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Needs 9.15 to get in the cut, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, just outside of the cut, but salvaged some points. And, man, this one went wrong for a lot of our field.
I've had several of them go wrong this year, but I'm just happy to have caught 5 both days. I really struggled the whole time. Went from one dam to the next each day, and hopefully it'll be a little better at the Sabine River. But I really, without my Garmin, I wouldn't have caught the fish that I caught. The forward-facing sonar on a lake like this really, really helps, and that and a magic worm from Missile Baits, and that saved me.
Always great to have you here. Safe travels. We'll see you at the next one. Let's bring a 2-time Elite Series champion out from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Buddy Gross had 8.15 yesterday, 5 fish here today. As we wind down our way, and he needs 11 pounds, 8 ounces to rally into the top 50. More to stay there. 11 pounds, 2 ounces just outside of the top 50 and 55th. With 20 pounds an ounce, at least we didn't drag the drama on. You know you didn't make it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I would make it when I come in pretty much. If you catch 3 fish with this crew, like, you're just not going to make cuts, It's everything is, you got to catch a limit every day, and I just didn't execute. But, Lord bless us with 5 today. I knew what I did wrong, so we made another lesson today, so we'll catch them at the next one maybe.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Always great to have you here. Let's bring in a former Strike King College Bass champion from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. Had 9-1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 11 pounds, 6 ounces to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. 9-1 yesterday. 5 fish here today for Cody Huff. The 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, gives you 18 pounds, 3 ounces. And unfortunately, no matter how long we waited, it's not going to work out this week for you.
Yeah, that's all good. Tough week of fishing for me, but that's all right. Just part of it. I just want to thank all my friends and family and all my sponsors for taking care of me. Thanks for Bass for always putting up with us. Thank you, guys.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. A Bassmaster Open winner from Florida, Kobe Krieger. 14 pounds even yesterday for Kobe Krieger. Needs 6 pounds, 7 ounces here today to get inside the cut. More to stay there till the end of our weigh, and he's got 5 fish. Looking for 6 pounds, 7 ounces. 14 pounds even yesterday. 11 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 25th place with 25 pounds, 3 ounces. And Kobe Krieger is definitely fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. Let's hear it for Ranger Mercury Pro, Kobe Krieger. 25 pounds and 3 ounces and sitting in 25th place. So, you're going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good thing. The first time all year I got to fish on Saturday. But remember what you asked me yesterday, if it was easy? Yesterday was easy compared to today. Today I struggled for sure. I watched the guy catch them pretty good, so I know I'm around him. Had a few opportunities. I mean, I'm throwing a top water bait, so I get a lot of opportunities, and you also have a lot of missed opportunities. But when the right one gets a hold of it, it's the ones that bite it are the right ones I'm trying to catch a big stringer. So I'm just glad to go fishing on Saturday. We'll see what happens, and if I'm fortunate enough, maybe I'll get to go fishing Sunday.
Love to see that. Go get him. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Our next angler, former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Clint Davis. Had 7 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday.
Don't touch him, Kay.
Uh-oh, you can't touch him. You're going to get your father disqualified.
I wish you could put about 20.
A lot of ruling violations here. Stop talking. 7-3 yesterday, 11-1 today. Gives him 18 pounds, 4 ounces. But we're going to hold up some fish and make a nice Christmas card.
I mean, I guess that's about all this week was worth.
Get out there and get a nice picture there. So unfortunately, a tough one close to home, but you're also close to home with your family and friends. So as tough as it is to have this happen close to home, it's nice to be home with your family.
Yeah, I'll definitely be in my own bed tonight, man. I have no idea what happened. I truly don't. Yesterday I know, but today, still, just 11 pounds worth. It's like they don't live where I used to catch them out on this place.
Well, always great to have you here, and you did a great job. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Our next angler, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Old Forge, PA, Jonathan Kelly. At 8:14 yesterday, 4 fish here today. Needs 12 pounds even to take and make it into the cut. 4 fish here on day number 2. 8:14 yesterday and 4 fish here today. 5 pounds, 6 ounces with 14.4, unfortunately outside of the cut, but only halfway through the season, a lot of great events ahead.
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely looking to catch some big smallmouth when we go way, way up north. Had a tough week this week. It definitely rattled me. Being out here on this lake, it was different, compared to other lakes I've fished in the past. So definitely had a challenge, but all I can do is basically put it behind me at this point. We have a long season ahead. So it's been a long time on the road, so I'm looking forward to getting home, heading back to Pennsylvania. I've been on the road for a very long time. So looking forward to that. I appreciate everyone, all my friends, family, my sponsors, all my entire support system that goes into making this all possible, and I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get the wheels back on the bus at the Sabine in a few weeks.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Enjoy a little time at home. Let's bring out a former Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 13 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. He needs 7.3 to get inside the cut currently. Less than 10 anglers left to weigh in here on day number 2. 13.11 yesterday. Top 50, not a problem. He's got his eyes on the top 10. 5 fish today, 15 pounds, 14 ounces. And Stetson Blaylock moves into 6th place with 29 pounds and 9 ounces. 29.9. And Stetson Blaylock sitting in 6th place at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. Not a bad tournament when it's going so wrong for so many. You put yourself in a great spot halfway through it.
Yeah, it was another good day. Caught a few early, caught a few mid-morning, then just kind of, I knew I had a good limit, based off the weights. And I kind of went practicing a little bit, found a couple more areas that's got some fish. But if they bite again tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Just got to get the bites.
Going to get a shot, so we look forward to watching on Bass Live. A 6-time Classic qualifier, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. Had 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to this today. He says a tougher day. Needs 8.15 to get inside the cut currently. 5 fish. 7 pounds and 9 ounces, unfortunately, outside of the cut in 57th place, but going to maximize your points for a non-cut finish.
Yeah, I mean, this lake is kind of, it's just had my number all week. I had a terrible practice. Actually, yesterday, exceeded my expectations. So, I mean, I was just fortunate to have a good day yesterday. But, yeah, I mean, I put a lot of miles on that Suzuki and Vexus this week. I fished from dam to dam. And it wasn't for lack of effort. So we're gonna keep our head held high, and we're gonna head to the Sabine River and see if we can figure them out. But I do want to say thanks to my mom for coming. Happy Mother's Day to her and my wife watching back home, and all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day.
Great message. Look forward to seeing you at the next one. An Elite Series rookie from Wisconsin, Kyle Norsetter. 9.11 yesterday. He's got 5 fish here today, looking for 11 pounds, 12 ounces to get inside the cut as we wind down our way in. 10 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 55th place with 20 pounds and 5 ounces. And 20 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into 55th place. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut, but it's got a nice picture on Bassmaster.com right there.
Yeah, definitely. It was a grind today. Weight went up a pound. Was looking for another big bite and just had plenty of bites, but they were all 1.5 pounds and definitely wouldn't help. So hopefully 2 weeks from now we'll capitalize on that one and go from there. So
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels to Orange, Texas. From Payson, Arizona, a 3-time U.S. Open champion, 8-time Classic qualifier, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. Want to remind our marshals we have a top 50 meeting coming up immediately after weigh-in, so stick around, marshals. Grab a cozy seat right here in front of the stage, and we'll be right with you. Today, 11 pounds, 3 ounces, giving him 22 pounds and 9 ounces, and he moves into 43rd place. And it looks like the Golden Ram has done enough to fish with us on semifinal Saturday with 22 pounds, 9 ounces. In 43rd place and inside the cut, and nothing to do but move up tomorrow and earn more points.
Whew, man, I'm thankful. That's the best 11 pounds I've caught in a long time, so I'm thankful for that. It's pretty hard out there. It's hard to get nice ones. I just praying for a 2+ all day, and fortunately got it. I'm excited to go again. I want to say hi to my friends and family watching at home, and my sponsors. Thank you all. Man, I'm just excited to go to day 3. So we'll see you again here tomorrow.
Yeah, look forward to it. Go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series champion, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Japan, Takumi Ito. 13 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today. Three pounds, 4 ounces, gives him 16.7, and unfortunately not going to make the cut here this week, Takumi.
Yeah, so today, the long day, so I try to find fish, but yesterday is a big rain night, so fish, I think the current strong, so feel good, but I couldn't find fish today, so frustrating, but it's so fun lake. I like spotted bass, so I like largemouth. So it's so fun place. I want to go on a Ray Lake next week and sometimes.
I'm sure we'll be back here, and it's always great to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 3-time TTVC champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 10 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 11.6 to sneak into the cut here. 8 pounds even, gives him 18.3, unfortunately outside of the cut. And this was a tough one for the majority of our field.
That's a nice way to put it. No, it is a challenging place. And just, catching fish is not that hard. But I really never figured out how to catch the good ones in practice. And, could catch numbers, but, no kind of size to them. But I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'm looking forward to going to the Sabine.
All right, we look forward to seeing you there. A 5-time Elite Series bridesmaid, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. 8 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looking for 12, 13 to sneak into the top 50. He needs 12 pounds, 13 ounces, 11 pounds, 3 ounces with 19.15. Unfortunately, outside of the cut in 61st place currently for Dakota Lithium Pro Brock Mosley with 19 pounds, 15 ounces. Once again, want to remind our marshals we have a meeting coming up in just a couple of minutes right in front of the stage, our top 50 marshals meeting. And unfortunately, not going to need a marshal because outside of the cut this time around, Brock.
No, I mean, I kind of screwed up yesterday. I caught some big ones the first afternoon of practice up the river, and I hadn't had a good bite up there since, but I went up there yesterday trying to relocate them and spent too much time up there. And then today I finally got a big bite. It got me wrapped around the tree and ended up breaking off. And then for the next hour and a half, I had to watch it come up and jump, try to spit my jerkbait out of his mouth. So that insult to injury. But, I saved some points today. I just wish I could have get back tomorrow and redo it again, or yesterday and redo it again. But all in all, I salvaged the event. I'll be here this weekend working for Dakota Lithium. If you guys want to come around, talk about some batteries. But, yep, I'm ready to go to Sabine River, go somewhere where I don't have to see anybody else fishing.
All right, we look forward to seeing you there. Let's bring out the 1993 Bassmaster Classic champion from North Carolina, David Fritz. 2 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, 4 fish here today. Every ounce counts towards Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 4 fish here today, 2, 3 yesterday, and today 4 fish for David Fritz. 4 pounds, 12 ounces gives you 615. Unfortunately, not the event that you would have liked to have here, but a lot of great events ahead.
Well, they are. You know, it's just, I don't know. I just couldn't get it going. And, you know, sometimes you run into snags along the road in this deal, and it's just one of them things. But I want to tell everybody out there about a good friend of mine, and a lot of people in the South know this man. His name's Jerry Lohr, and he passed away this week. Me and him fished team tournaments back when in the 70s. And he designed and made lures, and I know a lot of people in the South knew him, and they asked me about him all the time, but he's been struggling a little bit, and he went upstairs this week, so I just wanted to let everybody know that. And also, thanks for all my sponsors. You know, the service crew, them guys are the best. Berkeley Ranger, and I'm going to forget half of them, but Precision Sonar, Lawrence, and you know, it's just good to be out here and still be able to do this, and so hopefully we can continue.
Look forward to seeing you in Orange, Texas. Thoughts and prayers are with your friends, family. And that concludes our day 2 weigh-in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll cut this field down to 50, leading the tournament. The same leader as we had on day number 1, Brandon Polinick, with 36 pounds, 12 ounces. Right behind him, Alabama's very own Will Davis Jr., followed by Bernie Schultz, Justin Hamner, another Alabama angler, Seth Fider in 5th, Stetson Blaylock, Patrick Walters, and Alabama's Matt Herron, Jay Shakurik, and another Alabama angler rounding out our top 10, Justin Atkins. 50 anglers remain right here in the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake in beautiful Shelby County, Alabama. We started with 104, only 50 remain. They'll go out tomorrow, do battle on this incredible fishery. We'll cut it down to our top 10 for Championship Sunday. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Have a great evening. Enjoy being, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Stormy.